Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. As a reminder, this portion is just the introduction, and this will be seen on all the videos. I will put a timestamp so you can bypass the introduction, though I hope you watch it at least once to get to the individual readings for your sign. Okay? Now, I am Debbie. Welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am reading for April 29th, 30th, May 1st, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Interesting energies, but let's tell you what cards I'm going to use first. I am going to use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. My John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, I'll pull one, or try to. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the overview for this introduction, to see what's going on in the universe, I will use my Waite Rider, the original tarot deck, and I will pull one from and I always have to look at this, Colette Baron Reed, The Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and whatever filters through, I try to deliver without too much of my commentary. Anyway, there's a lot going on. I've been posting this in Facebook, Instagram, and also on the community page in YouTube. There's a lot of things, a lot of memes. Everybody is saying that it's very, very positive energy. But let's just kind of go through this just a moment, just to kind of go through. Now, we have Jupiter is in Pisces right now. It will be here for a little bit of time, then it will transition to Aries, but not just yet. We have Saturn in Aquarius for another year. We have Pluto in Capricorn. Now, Pluto goes retrograde, still in Capricorn on the 29th, and that will be at 2:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can make an adjustment on that. Many of the memes, many of the energies, many of the commentaries are saying that this is going to be a very powerful, adjustment. Now remember, Pluto is about death and destruction, but with death and destruction is also rebirth. So very strong stuff going on, especially in Capricorn, which is about very much your grounded energy, your home, your work, your getting things together type of energy. Now we are in Taurus, which also has that grounded, let's get things together, let's work on projects, let's take things as they need to be taken. However, Taurus is a little more methodical than Capricorn energy. So that's what really helps us to get our thoughts and what we're doing more in alignment. Now, other things, and I am looking at my notes here, we do have Venus still in Pisces, Mars in Pisces, Uranus is in Taurus, and it will be there for another, I think, 2 more years, and that's always expect the unexpected. So we have the 26th, we started the shadow of Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury does go into Gemini on the 28th, I believe. The 29th at 6:23 p.m. So the 29th actually has a lot of stuff going on here. The Mercury goes into Gemini, Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn at 2:46. We also have, let's see, what else do we have here? We have on the 30th, we have our new moon. That's at 4:27 p.m. It is in Taurus again. We also have what's called Beltane Eve, which is the eve of May 1st, which is Beltane, and it's also known as May Day. We do have a solar eclipse on the 30th, which is really going to push things very forward. So we just have so much energies going on that it's overwhelming in many ways. Now, they're also talking, the planetary alignment. So what did I say that was? There were 4 planets, and then the 5th would be Earth. So there would be, I think it was Mars, Venus, and Mercury, because those were in Pisces at the time, but Mercury's now going into Gemini, and it's also Saturn. No, I'm sorry, not Mercury. It was Jupiter, and also Saturn, which is in Aquarius. Now the new moon is supposed to be in alignment, and also the Earth. And there will be this strong alignment energy. I think that something really caps itself off at June 24th. So a lot of people are talking about this being a very magical time. Remember, waning moon, as the moon gets smaller, is when we release things. So up to that 30th, it's a wonderful time to get rid of things. The 30th starts that new cycle, that new moon, the new moon calendar, and that's a wonderful time to start on new projects, okay? So very strong stuff going on that 28th, 29th, 30th, and May 1st. Use the energies. Use the energies to your benefit. Put out what it is you want to start. Put out what it is you want to get rid of. We have the alignment. We have a ton of solar energy, solar storms going on. I kind of feel like we might want to watch the weather a little bit at that time also. Not sure why, but it's just a really, I don't know if it's going to be a very tumultuous time for us, but I think it's going to be a very cleansing time for us, which could also be a very positive time for us. But now, like I said, we've talked about what others, and I've posted what others are saying about this time, but why don't we see what the cards have to say for this time? Ask higher power. What is going to happen for this weekend? What's the 29th, 30th, May 1st? What's going to happen? What do we need to know? What are the energies going to be like? Let's see. Oh, a card already. The Knight of Cups now. Okay, Knight, underlying energy. All the court cards have like a dual energy. So the underlying energies for Knights is fire. Fire is your Leo, Sagittarius, your Aries energy. Passionate, burning, very determined. Now Cups is our Pisces. How many planets do we have in Pisces right now? At least 3, and then of course, 3 or 4 planets in Pisces. So that's romantic. It's Cancer and Scorpio also. Romantic, fluid, very emotional. Kind of this, just this, let's take this as we go, but we really want what we really want. So the Knight of Cups. Now, Knights are very directional. They go after what they're, sent after, what you point them to. But there is this intense energy that wants what it wants. It can be very spiritual also. So really, take whatever this is that you feel in your spirit. Take whatever this is that you feel in your soul, and put it out there. Now we can put it out there to the universe. I like to focus it a little bit more to higher power, to God if you want, to whoever that is for you. Many will say to your angels. I like to have that a little bit more focused, but put it out there. Now, as this is a cycle. And, Beltane is that time that is supposed to be right between the equinox, the spring equinox, and the summer solstice. So there is some magical energy with that too. But the Knight of Cups does have romance, does have love, does have caring, does have commitment energy, is going after what, but yet I am noticing though with the cup, he's riding his horse and, but yet he's holding this cup. I feel like he's also being very careful not to spill. He's being very careful not to upend his cup. I just feel like there's a careful energy around the Knight of Cups for this time. Okay, let's see. Let's go on and see. Let's pull a couple more. So committed, romantic, or heartfelt, very, going after what you want to go after. But at the same time, I do feel that there is like tread carefully. Watch yourself. Watch yourself as you move forward. Okay? The horse is kind of a little bit impatient. I'm feeling, a little bit impatient, wants to get moving. But the Knight, I think, is holding the horse in check right now. Kind of watching and waiting a little bit more. Okay, let's see what the other cards have to say. The World. Now, watch your numbers. Numbers do have meaning. So this is a 21. So it's a 2. 2 has choices. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? It has decisions. It also has coming together. This is the world energy. This is from the major arcana. This is the culmination of hopes and dreams. This says, the world says, hey, you did what you got to do. You did what you needed to do. Now rejoice. So there's a lot of rejoicing energy with the world here. There's a lot of completion energy. There is all of the energies here. We have the air energy on this. The air energy, which is our Gemini, our Aquarius. It's also our Libra. So we do have Gemini and Aquarius going right now. It does have our fire energy. It has our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We talked about that. Passionate, burning, very committed. It has our earth energy here, which is our Capricorn, our Taurus, which we're in right now. And this is a Taurus new moon. And it's also Virgo, very grounded, very tangible, money, job, career energy, and it has the water energy that I talked about too. But there is a completion to this. There is an ending to this energy here. So there is something, again, going to something that means a lot, being careful, not necessarily rushing in at the same time, but not holding back. Though I do feel like he does have control over his horse. The horse wants to kind of go forward a little bit more. I feel like with the head down, wants to kind of charge in, but yet he's holding it and saying, no, we can't do this quite yet. We have to watch. We have to wait a little bit. But then the world comes and says completion. Good job. Has a very positive, all the energies for us. Okay, next card. And then we come to the Tower energy. So this is really very interesting too, because the Tower now, we have a 16. We have the 10. 10 is transitional energy. 1, new beginning. 0 is God's source energy. We have a 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energy you put into something. It's also, it's also, if you add the 1 and the 6 together, becomes a 7. That's a divine energy, divine number, divine umbrella, like I like to say it, a divine covering. The Tower energy is the rug is pulled out from underneath the feet. Now remember, this is kind of what's going on in the universe. So the rug is pulled out. The Tower, the old energies have to be dissolved. The old energies have to leave. They have to be gone. They have to stop. They have to, they have to dissolve. I'm just getting dissolved, the word dissolve. Now you can look at it, there's, the crown is knocked off. I'm kind of really being drawn to that crown being knocked off. There are people jumping, people, just leaving. The fire in the tower. There is lightning striking. I kind of feel like this is that weather thing going on too. And it doesn't mean, so it's kind of like, you could there is a lot of, I am getting a lot of weird disaster type of energy. So I'm kind of saying, like, let's watch that weather patterns or something going on here. The thing about it is, it's kind of like we are over here. And again, the night is saying, just watch, wait, watch. The world is saying things are going to be really okay. But then that Tower kind of makes it a little bit scary for all. But at the same time, I'm going with these two cards because, and also too with the Tower makes way for the star energy. And the star energy is about hope. So it's kind of like everything has to come down in order for hope to begin. Interesting with that. Let's see what happens. And remember, this is world energy. This is universal energy. And there's a lot of people saying there's going to be magic happening this weekend. So let's see what we have going on here. I do feel it's going to be positive. I do feel that whatever this is about, even if this is on the rougher side, we come out of it much better off because of, I feel these cards say things are going to be okay. Do not worry. Be not afraid. Be not afraid. Okay, let's see what we have here now. Let's go on with the, again, Colette Baron read the good tarot cards. Let's see. Oh, okay. This card popped out. The Messenger of Water. So this would be your Page of Water. The Page's underlying energy is that earth energy that I talked about. that job, career, your home energy. The messenger, the water energy is again the cup energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. So there could be some interesting messages coming. There could be some interesting communications coming. The messenger, this is the messenger. Messenger wants to bring a message, but it is, remember that page energy is that tangible energy, but pages are also very, are very optimistic. Pages are also very, no matter what, fire, earth, whatever, they're very optimistic and they believe that things can happen, that anything is possible. The messenger of water is emotionally, brings an emotional message saying, again, maybe there is something to do with hope. I can't, I don't know, but I kind of get that card. I feel like I want to pull one other card here. Let's see. We have the Two of Earth, and we have the Nine of Fire. So again, Two of Earth, decisions, earth energy, decisions, which way are you going to go? We do have that energy, but then the Nine of Fire. Nine has, let's wrap it all up, stay strong. The earth energy to me says there's going to be decisions made. You're going to have to make some choices about, maybe it could be about, and I don't mean you per se, the universe is presenting choices. Could be about job, could be about money, okay? Could be about balancing of money. The Nine of Fire is always, there is a light. There is a light to guide you, and you need to follow your light. Now the Nine of Fire is also about standing firm and being very determined. But I am getting, because of this card, I am getting follow your light. Follow the light. Okay? So we've got some really interesting energies here. Let's see what happens this weekend. The cards, let me know. I've been enjoying your comments. I've been enjoying that I've been able to comment on your comments. So some things have lightened up a little bit for however long. And I have been enjoying your comments, and I've been enjoying the words of affirmation that many have been giving me. So I thank you for that. Okay, why don't you take a moment, please, to get over here to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Remember, this is just the introduction, though there was a lot here too. And now we're going to start our readings. Hello and happy birthday to my wonderful, wonderful Tauruses. So, a new moon in your sign. Basically, it's supposed to all be in alignment with all of those other planets. What can we put out there? What can we wish for? What can we get rid of too? Remember, we are coming up to it. So let's get rid of all the junk. Let's get rid of all the trash. Let's get rid of all that negative energy. But it is now time to get ready for that new season, the new season. And my Tauruses, put it all out there. Now, the introduction was quite interesting with, with the World card and the Tower card. But remember, that's what's going on outside of our lives, and it doesn't, while it may affect us, we still have to live our lives. So let's see for my Tauruses, because you have your birthday season. And I know there's a lot of people who, I think, what day is this today? The 26th? I know that I've seen a lot of people post that they're having birthdays on the 27th. So happy birthday to all of you who posted your birthday for the 27th. And for everyone else too. Here we go. Let's see what we have for my lovely, lovely, wonderful Tauruses. First card is Eight of Earth. Okay, so your job, your money, your career, you have to be getting recognized. You have to be. So, I mean, I don't understand if you're not. I don't understand why not. We need to, again, maybe there's some sort of a weird thing that's holding you back. There's generational curses. There's ancestral curses. I do believe in that. There are other things that people, do and say and put against us. This is a time, this new moon, this is a time to sweep all of that away. We don't have to know what it is. We just have to say, I cut these cords. I cut whatever is harming me from my dreams, from my wishes. I want them to leave. Okay, because the 8 of Earth is your energy, and I talked about all of the signs in the beginning, but 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities, and you have to be getting noticed. This has to be happening. You need to be putting it out. You need to be clearing away, whatever it is that's keeping things from, keeping you hidden. Now, sometimes, and I know this, sometimes I know in my own life that I've looked back and said, oh my goodness, if I hadn't been hidden, it would not have worked well for me. But it's okay to be seen. It's okay for you to put out who you are, my Tauruses. It's okay, again, ask for higher powers, cloak of protection, but, move forward. Move forward. You need to be seen. Okay, anyway. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. So there might be some additional training here. Or you may need to get a certificate or two to actually kind of like clinch that your education. You may know it, but you might be finding that you've been passed over because you didn't have this certificate. You have the skills. You just need to get whatever it is to kind of like nail down the decision. Okay, next card is the King of Earth. Well, again, these two are hand in hand with each other. King's underlying energy is our air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aquarius, yes, Saturn and Aquarius. And that Saturn and Aquarius is about truth versus illusion. So there has to have some truth coming out. This has to be a very powerful, strong time for you, my Tauruses. Now, again, earth energy is your energy. So you've got, not only do you have the smarts, the strategy of the air energy, you've got the ability to put it to good use. You've got the ability to hammer out your details. Now, the King of Earth can be a professional, like a doctor, lawyer, somebody that's gone through all the educational things, or somebody who has become a subject matter expert. The King of Earth is also someone who makes very good financial decisions. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not legal. I don't do, we don't give that out here, or I don't give that out here. But the King of Earth makes money. The King of Earth knows how to. The King of Earth is the subject matter expert. So, between these two, if things aren't popping for you, my Tauruses, we need to really just put it out there that they have to start. They have to start. Okay? This is generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Only thing, whenever I see Midas touch, and I know I don't mean to be pessimistic on that, and I'm a little bit of a realist. I just remember that everything he touched turned to gold. So, I don't know, did he have to be fed? I go down weird places with that. So you have to be careful about your Midas touch. How's that? Okay, next card, last card here is the Ace of Fire. Get started. Get going. What are you waiting for? I mean, I do feel very pumped with this for you, my Tauruses, and so it must be the weekend happening. That Tower card is kind of coming to me also, the one from the intro. It's like a lot of things are being torn down to make way for you. Okay? So Ace is a 1, new beginning, new start. Fire is, again, our Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Pluto will be not Pluto. Jupiter will be going into Aries, I think more in May, I think. So, whatever you're planting now, whatever you're doing now, it's going to, it could actually come to fruition at that time. But again, this is positive. This is powerful. This is, a lot of the gates, I kind of feel like, you've kind of gone through the gates of hell and come back victorious. And now's the time to claim your prize. Anyway, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. I love that. That's all about money, job, career, being seen, being recognized, advancement, all of that, if that's what you're looking for. Okay? Let's see. And if it's not what you're necessarily looking for, it doesn't mean you're not going to get it anyway. Let's see what we've got here in the John Holland for my wonderful Tauruses. Taurus. Yeah, I'm feeling pumped with your energy, my Tauruses. And I really haven't had any major coffee or anything like that. It's just, I said Taurus, and Here we go. Let's see what we have here. Destiny, the wheel of fortune. Life moves on, time to move on. So we have the 10. So we have an 8, 1, 1, 0. Okay? Very big numbers. All of those very strong numbers. 10's transition. We talked about the 1, 0, God, source energy. Destiny. Things have to move on for you. Things have to go into a positive state. Now, sometimes if you go back to the original tarot, you know, what comes after destiny? We have the 11, which I think is justice card. I think it's justice. Some decks have justice and some have strength, but I think the original is justice. So again, after destiny comes justice. Justice is served. And you know, when I talk about Mercury going retrograde, and you know, if you've been following me a while, Mercury to me is not this thing to be afraid of when it goes retrograde. Yes, it is about communication. It is about electronics. And I will always say, try not to buy any electronics during Mercury retrograde. But I do believe that it's a time when the universe is making things right again. So anyway, let's see what we have going on for my Tauruses. Powerful weekend for you. Really just be bold. Go, you know, follow your instincts. Remember, you're very psychic, my Tauruses. You know. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay? Anyway, let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy for my Tauruses? Here we go. Earth energy. That's okay. Earth energy is about abundance, fertility, harvesting, and logic. So, Earth. Ground yourself. Maybe pack a little in a baggie. Get you through the weekend, but this looks very powerful. It's, you know, now sometimes because it's so strong, it can feel uncomfortable. You know, and you might say, I know I need to do this. And again, you know my saying, my Tauruses. If you don't try, the answer is always no. If you do try, you could still get some no's, but you can also get the yeses. Anyway, my Tauruses, wonderful weekend. Happy birthday to you. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Tauruses, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.